Ronald Reagan once said, "Some people spend an entire lifetime wondering if they've made a difference in this world, but Marines don't have that problem." Good morning, my name is Marcus Johnson, and today I use this quote because I am in fact a Marine, and I've spent 19 years of my life in this profession, my entire adult life as such. My identity is centered around this title as a Marine, but outside of uniform, it remains largely unchanged, but there are other aspects of my life that do contribute to my identity. In the book Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell identifies a 10,000 hour rule, which basically means it takes 10,000 hours of dedicated work to achieve mastery in a skill. I stand before you today as a Master Sergeant, selected to the rank of E9, which is the highest enlisted pay grade that you can achieve in the United States military, so I would consider myself having achieved mastery in this profession. My identity is shaped from three main areas. That's my profession, my role as a father or husband, and my desire for self-improvement. Now that you have a general idea of who I am, let me talk about my identity as a Marine. Being a Marine has developed me as a leader. It's given me tools in discipline, structure, and routine. It's required me to maintain a level of fitness that is uncommon amongst common people. It's allowed me to adapt and overcome almost any situation. In approximately 19 years, excluding weekends, holidays, and leave periods, I have accumulated triple that 10,000 hour rule that Malcolm Gladwell talks about. I've grown and advanced throughout the ranks, and not only have my responsibilities increased, but now I'm relied on as a subject matter expert in this field. That title of subject matter expert forces me to continuously sharpen that sword. I have achieved every possible qualification in this job field, and pursuing that goal has shaped me into a leader, a coach, and a professional that I believe that I am. I am expected to teach, train, and pass on to the next generation the knowledge and skill set that I have acquired over this time. Now I've talked to you a little bit about how I see myself and my identity as a Marine. Let's talk about my identity as a father and a husband. As a husband, I consider myself generally good but average, according to TikTok's For You page, and comparing myself to others, with room for improvement, right? I've been happily married for 15 years. That's longer than any of the three marriages of my parents, if I'm using them as a comparison. Alternatively, I've taken 2 total vacations with my wife over the 16 years that we've been together, and I can count less than 10 times, so less than 2 hands, how many times we've been on a date together since we've had children. Compared to my own childhood, I would consider myself as a good parent when we talk about me as a father. My father left me with my mom soon after I was born, and then when I was 5 years old, she shipped me off to move with my dad. So kind of a rocky childhood from the start, but raised pretty well from then on. Even though I had a good upbringing, those father leisurely activities were absent, and I prioritize those in my life today with my children to make sure they have a better experience than I did. So that's why I consider myself a good father. Now that I could describe my self-image as a husband and father, let's talk about my image as a person who desires self-improvement. Every morning I wake up at 4 a.m. to start my day with a workout. I do this because I consider fitness to be an important aspect of my life that affects those other areas. It centers me for the rest of the day. In addition to the Marine Corps, fitness, my workout routine contributes to me becoming a disciplined person. And additionally, I'm a 38-year-old person who's striving to achieve a bachelor's degree in computer science. I chose this degree plan knowing the difficulty involved, but I understand the reward that's on that back end. So, talking about my desire for self-improvement, let's just review overall what I've talked about today. So I've identified myself, my identity as a Marine, as a husband and father, and as a person who desires self-improvement. My identity is constantly evolving, but I can't wait to see what it develops in 10 years. That is all I have for you. Thank you.